Look at that Pikachu model run. Hey y'all, what's poppin'? I sorry say how it's poppin'. You know, you can't always get it right. Take it away, Pikachu.
I'm sorry. I got sleepy all of a sudden.
I guess that's what happens when we don't play this game for weeks on end. Anyway, how's it going? Welcome into Detective Pikachu Returns. Last time we made it to this laboratory that's apparently doing some research on Pokemon to make them go berserk, or at least it did in the past, and they're apparently still doing that. And we need to research this. Yeah, the Pokemon Unity Lab. We saw that last time. Okay, so I think we gotta talk to this guy. I thought I talked to everyone last time. I guess not. I don't even recall what kind of... I think I gave this guy just a silly voice. I usually give people silly voices.
Excuse me?
Sorry, but could I please ask a few more questions? You sure are one dedicated student. What do you want to ask? Make him sound like he's an older folk. About this food wrapper. I don't often see other people dressed like that here. I guess someone came by here after all. So he's clueless on what the heck's going on. I don't recall seeing these last time, unless I just missed them. What's this all about? Wow, check out all those steel drums. Do you think they used them when they were fixing the building? Even if they did, it's peak laziness to just leave them laying around like this. It looks like you could move them. I mean, we got friends who could possibly move them, like Pangaville. Yeah, not seeing a little exclamation point above anyone. I think we just need to try sneak in. Also, got anything to say about this broken rope? No? Okay. So I believe last time we found out that this door here has a crack in it, so we might be able to bust in through here. These small doors are definitely the ones Tangela told us about. There's a chain or something on the other side, keeping them from opening. So they're locked from inside. What's going on? It's strange that these doors were unlocked until recently. Who locked those doors? Well, I think we checked everything we can for now. What do you think, Pikachu? Is Utah's really here? Yeah, I think chances are pretty good. They're using this place as a base. I got a few reasons for thinking that. The first is Diglett's story about the noises I heard coming from the building. The second is what Tangela said about these smaller doors being locked from inside. And the third is a food wrapper that Garboda found. Any one of these things on their own wouldn't mean much. But taken all together, we can pretty safely conclude there are people here. Exactly. I think these things are linked by more than coincidence. I guess we really do need to look around inside. So the next thing we gotta figure out is how to get inside. Yeah, the whole place is closed up and locked down. Since walking in through the front entrance is a no-go, let's think of another way. Got any bright ideas? I mean, we can jump in Diglett's hole. But I don't think Tim would fit. Maybe Pikachu could. And unlock the door. Sharded glass. Did Peter have stuck onto Tangler as it was entering the building. I don't see how that helps us though. Yeah, the door's sometimes unlocked, and obviously it's locked now. So this is not going to help. Food wrapper. Apparently similar trash has been... I guess we gotta cram Pikachu through Diglett's hole or something. That's my only guess. Oh, we had to begin deducing. Whoops. Did you think of a way to get us into the building? Tangler could apparently enter through the small door and at the front of the building. Maybe we could use those to get in. And find out where someone has been entering and leaving. New trash found on the ground, so there must be a way in and out of the building that someone's been using. We may be able to find that way inside if we get a Pokemon to help us. Diglett seems to have entered the building before. There may be a hole somewhere that leads into the building. This one might also be a stretch. I wonder if there's multiple options we could do, because it seems like all three of these could work. You know, we do have Growlithe, and obviously all the Pokemon showed up for a reason. So let's try this one.
Okay.
That food wrapper Gabota found. It looks like it had been discarded pretty recently. True, and this place does get cleaned regularly. So that trash couldn't have been left here that long ago. But Janda said we're the first people he's ever seen here. Maybe the trash blew in from somewhere. But there aren't any houses or other facilities nearby. Unless the trash came from inside the lab and got blown out here? ? You might be onto something. In that case, if we follow the scent of this wrapper, maybe we can find the entrance. Yeah, since it's relatively new trash, the scent is probably so fresh. I'd say it's worth a try. Yeah, Growlithe being in the photo was a big indicator of what we had to do. I feel like Pikachu could have jumped down the Diglett hole or what have you. And maybe Tangler would have been able to use its vines or whatever to unlock the door first. I don't know. But we obviously chose the right option. Unless we did choose the wrong option. We have to go back to all this. But whatever. If we're hoping to follow the scent, then it's time to ask for Growlithe's help. And I assume that we're going to be asking help of the partners in order. Because Growlithe was the first Pokemon we met, basically. So it would be Growlithe. Then I think Darmanitan, Luxray, and then Pangoro. Going in that order. It looks like that's the order. It looks like that's the order we're going in. Agreed. Good thing I asked her to come. Now let's go ask her. Let's go. Oh, Growlithe. Wow. Hey, Growlithe. We need your help with something. We'd like you to track down the scent of this wrapper. Wow. Piece of cake, huh? Just what I wanted to hear. You okay with us getting right to it, Tim? Yup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think there's any other dialogue that we can currently view at this time that we haven't already viewed. Please do. Okay, let's do it. Just like last time, Growlithe. Growlithe!
Hey.
Can you try tackling the scent from around the small door by Tangler? Sure can. Well, let's see this. I'm sure there's going to be new dialogue now that we're playing as Pikachu and Growlithe, so let's go around and waste time. Except not really wasting time. Just seeing optional dialogue. Are you tracking your scent? Best of luck, you two. We'll do our best. We got this. When do you need my help? Just sit tight. I'm sure we'll need your help soon. Just let me know when you need me. Okay, I just want to make sure that Jessica here didn't have any other dialogue, because Darmanitan had like 2 dialogues back to back. It's quite handy to be able to track scents. Yeah, but I guess I am kind of useful, huh? No kind about it. You've helped a ton. We're counting on you to do the tracking. Want to make sure I don't miss nobody. Gaborda. I forgot how dumb this voice was. Why did he say tasty on the ground? Well, I'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. Aw, man, no more dialogue? Oh, well. The dirt around here is the best for digging. You know, I've never actually thought about there being different types of dirt. Look how happy Pikachu is. Actually, we can do this.
Seriously, thanks for coming all this way to help, Growlithe. Sure, but still, thanks.
I'm sure there's more dialogue than just that. Come on.
I'm counting on that nose of yours.
Yeah, we'll keep going till we get a repeat.
Seriously, thanks for coming all this way to help, Growlithe.
Well, I should say 2 repeats in a row.
But still, thanks.
'Cause I'm sure that there's more than 2 dialogue options.
Sorry, Growlithe. It's happening again. Oh, the bouncing's got me feeling a little queasy.
Okay, that was great.
Seriously, thanks for coming all this way to help, Growlithe.
Okay, we don't need to see that yet again. Okay, I assume Tim will be like, you want to go back to walking around with me, Pikachu? And then we'll be like, no. Do you want to stop fighting Growlithe? No. Just let me know when you want to get down. Okay, there's Tangela. See what this guy has to say. I've never seen a Pikachu ride a Growlithe before. How cool. Yeah, thanks. Actually, we'll save Tangela for last, because Tangela might be the key we need. Question mark. We might have to investigate here. Yeah, that seems likely. Okay. Especially with Growlithe shaking like that. Pangoro. Think you'll go a lot faster if we just went in through the front door. Hey, we don't want to do anything rash. We need to go about this carefully. This will go a lot faster if we just went in through the front door. You just said that. Why are you giving me a dialogue prompt that we just saw? Oh well. Tangela. I guess that glass must have been stuck in my vines for a really long time. You don't seem too bothered by it. Alright, it looks like we got sniffed out over by these containers or what have you. The scent suddenly disappeared. It disappeared? Well, sorta. Sort of. It's more like the scent goes on past this point, actually. Bestie still drums, you mean? I guess we better do something about him if we want to go any further. Let's go get Tim and the others. Pikachu says the scent continues past here. But there's no way to get back there to search. Yeah, it'd take all day to move this many steel drums. If only we had a strong Pokemon that could push these steel drums for us. I guess we're gonna have to get smashy. What? You gotta be kidding. I know it's a rough approach, but we don't have time to dawdle. The drums at least seem to be empty, so I'm sure we can enlist one of our pals to help. Have you always approached your investigations this way? Depends on the situation. It's a great detective's job to find and sort a route to the truth. So who should we ask for help? Growlithe. You can't do anything, but we'll talk to you anyway. Growl? I don't think Growlithe can break those steel drums. Wow. It's alright. If you think of something else you can help with, we'll be sure to come get you. So it looks like we're going to go back and forth between Pokemon then. Oh, everyone just shows up right over here. Before that, any new dialogue for like Tangela and gang? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm only going to check Tangela because I just want to see if the Pokemon that did not move have any new dialogue, and I guess I can. Anyway, looks like you're the lead. All you can do is really see through stuff, so I don't think you'll be helpful. So we'll talk to you. Relax. He says, well, we would have a better luck asking someone brawnier than him. Maybe we should ask Diamantine or Pengaroo? Jessica, what do you have to say? Oh, I'm an idiot. Your name is Rachel. I keep mixing up those two. I apologize. I'll probably I'll probably still keep calling you Jessica. I'm sorry, Rachel. Mistakes have been made. If the scent continues past this point, does that mean the food wrapper blew in from back there? And it's pretty weird that this many steel drums here in the first place. It kind of looks like someone's hiding something. But why would someone do that? I don't know, but if we can get past these drums, we might be able to find out. Okay. If I recall, the Manatine is mainly for breaking stuff, while Pengaroo is mainly for pushing stuff. And I believe Pikachu said that he wants to just smash these. So, I think the right answer is the Manatine. So we'll talk to Pengaroo. Grow? He says he's better at moving things. If we want to break something, we should ask the Manatine. I mean, we could also just move them out of the way, too, you know? You're right, Pengaroo. We'll ask him instead. Yeah, we are going in order, nice. The man. He says he can handle anything that calls for brute strength. In that case, I think Diamantine is definitely the best one to ask for the help with this. Want us to get started right away, Tim? Yep. Yeah, just be careful not to hurt yourself. We're counting on that strength of your Diamantine. You ready to do this? Diamond! Alright, more dialogue it looks like. Let's go.
How are you feeling, Darmanitan? Darmanitan. That's the plan. And we need your help. That's the spirit.
Heck yeah. Oh, and poor Pikachu has to be frozen. I mean, technically, Pikachu, you don't have to ride Darmanitan. Darmanitan can just do the work himself, but whatever.
Thanks so much for coming, Darmanitan. Thanks, we could really use a hand.
Let's try this again.
It's been a while since our last ride together, huh? Lieutenant. Just saying, though, the ride's still pretty bumpy. I mean, could you at least try running a bit more smoothly? It's so bumpy, I feel like I'm gonna bite my tongue. I know, buddy, I know. But what I'm saying is... Can't you at least give it a try? Come on, Darmanitan!
Okay, is Pikachu just gonna get thrown off every single time for getting the Pokemon mad? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Pikachu. Just get off.
How are you feeling, Darmanitan? That's the plan. And we need your help.
Okay, we don't need to see that third time. Alright, let's talk to everyone with Darmanitan. Tangler, anything different to say? Yep, okay. When did that stuff get stuck to me? I'm surprised you didn't notice. Careful not to hurt yourself, okay? So each time we get on a new Pokemon, everyone's gonna have something new to say. This should be fun with everyone. The more further away everyone is, it's okay. I don't mind. I want to see all the dialogue options as I can. A Pokemon riding another Pokemon. You don't see that every day. Only when I'm around. Guess we'll talk to Diglett next. And then after that, it would just be Garbodor. Then we go back, talk to everyone else. The dirt around here is the best for digging. You know, I never actually thought about there being different kinds of dirt. We just saw this. Garbodor. Right there, ain't this on the ground? We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. Alright, Garbodor is the fun voice to do. Garbodor. I'm sorry. I just have to do it. Luxray, how's it poppin'? I think we can safely leave the feats of strength to you. Yeah, I'm good at smashing stuff. Okay, we saw it already. Tim? You want to get down for the Darmanitan? No. So let me know when you want to get down. You can break those steel drums, Darmanitan. That's incredible. Yeah, that's what I do best. I know yours is awesome, though. I can never do what you do. Really?
Yes.
Oh, Darmanitan's gonna break those steel drums first. Thanks, Darmanitan. Rachel's counting on you. Yeah, leave it to me. You want me to break the drums? Yeah, I'm not great at that sort of thing. But you look so strong. Sure, but I'm not good at controlling my strengths. I'd likely break a lot more than just the drums. You want me to break the drum? I'm not good at that sort of thing. Okay. I don't know why it's giving us the same dialogue again, even though it says it's something new. Whatever. Alright, let's get punching. Okay, I'll have something else. That Ultra is awesome. I can never do what you do. Really? We just saw that. Again, my point. Also, I like how they had to make an excuse to differentiate Darmanitan and Pangaroo, even though Pangaroo could definitely break them with like a brick break or something. I don't know. I feel like they needed to differentiate these two, but they can't really justify it, so they made an excuse for Pangaroo. Looks like there's a hole back here. I guess that's where we're going. There's a hole in the wall. I wonder if that trash from below blew out of here. Yeah, I think it did. Me and Penguin won't fit through that hole. So we'll have to smash open a bigger one. Whoa. If you do that, the whole building could collapse. We'll unlock the door from inside. For now, you two can just wait here. If you say so. Tim, check this out. You're right. It looks like we can get inside through this hole. Are you ready to head in, Tim? Of course, that's why we're here. Alright, let's do it. Do it. Lab lobby. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be Lux Phase 10 in a moment. So this is what the inside of the lab looks like. Yeah, it looks like a lab. What were you expecting, Tim? A dance party going on in here or something? I mean, the lab does look a little beat up though. That's probably what he's referring to. It sure is messed up. Yeah, I probably should have read that before going on a little rant, whatever. Did you hear me, Pikachu? I was talking to you. Huh? I was just kind of shocked by how trash this place is. Kind of speechless. Yeah, I know they weren't doing upkeep, but would it really get this bad in just 2 years? I mean, if they had to rush out this building in a hurry, I can imagine they just grabbed everything and ran, causing a mess in the process. I mean, if you see videos of abandoned places online on YouTube, if you look up like abandoned structures and all that, there's definitely channels that do that. I've seen them. A lot of abandoned places are either vandalized or kept intact, but all messy because people usually have to leave in a hurry. But anyway, so this is where it happened. What's up, Rachel? This must be where the Pokemon went berserk during the art incident 2 years ago. That's why there's a hole in the wall, and there's a room in such disarray. I see. This place must have been left just as it was at the time of the incident. Mama must have been. You okay, Rachel? If being here is too painful, it's totally fine if you wanted to wait outside. I think I just need a moment to myself, if that's alright. I thought I was ready for this, but it's hitting me harder than expected. Take your time, I understand. Poor girl. I'm sure she would have preferred to steer clear of this place. But all signs point to Unti's being here. I'm gonna keep butchering whatever Unti's or however you say it. But whatever. I'm sure the game will have spoken dialogue for that again. Then I'll remember it and I'll forget after like 10 minutes and yeah. Let's start looking for clues. Right. Something feels strange when I came into this room. What could that have been? Well, we can investigate. Okay, it's not letting us leave. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Here's the exit. Strange how we were over here when the entrance / exit is here.
Hey.
Where are you going? We don't need to go outside. You're right. Let's look around in here.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Tim. I hope I'm not holding you back. I mean, truthfully, what's your name? Rachel? Yeah, it's Rachel. Yeah, Rachel, you're not holding us back. It's not like you've been too useful throughout the adventure. Besides when Pikachu was in jail, you did help out Tim, but other than that, you really haven't been useful. I'm sorry to say. But obviously Tim's not going to say that, so I gotta. No worries, take your time. Thanks, but I'm worried about Papa too. I can't just stand here and brood forever. I just need to rest a sec. Then I can help. Promise. Thanks, Rachel. This must be really hard for her. But she's doing a great job. Hang in there. Okay, we'll investigate after we talk to Growlithe and Luxray. Growl? She said she saw something glimmering inside a cupboard. The cupboard right in front of her. Let's take a look. In a moment, Growlithe. In a moment. Actually, is there any Pokemon in here that we can talk to? No? Okay. Is this all just one room? I guess we can go this way. Okay, before that, let's talk to Luxray. I'm all over the place because we entered a new area. Lux. He says this place looks even rougher than the police station. Can't say I disagree. I mean, Luxray, you should have known beforehand since you could have seen inside the building at any point. Everything's trashed in here. Somebody unlocked the door? Yeah. This must be the door Tangela was talking about. I assumed we'd be able to open it from the inside, but it got a lock on it. This door is the only way Penguin and Diamantine can get inside. We have to find a key. Alright, Pikachu. Take it away.
When you were in high school, Tim, we'd go fishing on Westlake in Levittown, remember? What? You don't?
Levittown. Is that an actual Pokemon location in the main games? It kind of sounds familiar, but then again, I could also be thinking of Professor Leviton from Legend Arceus. Whatever.
Great detective tip number 6. Hate the doer, not the bad deed. Oh, wait, other way around.
Alright, we've seen that one before. Alright, we gotta look at literally everything it looks like. Oh, actually, Pikachu could probably zap this.
Oh.
The switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. I guess this is why there's no electricity. Busted doesn't even begin to describe the state of this switchboard. Looks like someone completely destroyed it. Yeah, it wouldn't get this damaged unless someone did it on purpose. Take it from me, a guy who knows a thing or two about this sort of electrical stuff. You know, it kind of dumb that they blocked off the entrance with like a bunch of barrels when, I don't know, you live in the Pokemon world and Pokemon can easily break them. And I know you have the janitor, but should have better security if 2 kids and a bunch of Pokemon can just break inside. Or at least patch up that hole in the building and then after that, that's when you have people watch over this building, you know? Whatever. It makes sense. It makes sense to. The reason why they have that obviously is to allow us to get inside. Otherwise, we wouldn't. But from a logical standpoint, yeah. But who would do this? Everything's a mess inside the cabinets. This wasn't done by rampaging Pokemon. Someone must have been searching the room for something. What's on the table? Investigate, Tim. What do you think this stain is? Kind of looks like a chemical spill or something. Maybe some chemical spill during the Pokemon rampage. Based off on smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain. Alright, clue. Gotta put it in our handy dandy notebook. Still, we don't know what chemical this was. We better not touch it. Could be off for all we know. There's a note here. Read it out loud, would you? From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please be aware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Due to the building's dilapidated state. I know that word, but I've never actually seen it written. Dilapidated state. Watch your step as you move about. These appear to be instructions of some kind. Probably instructions on, hey, we gotta get out of this building. We gotta take all the equipment and run for it before anyone finds out what happened. So we gotta be quick about this. Destroy the electrical panel. Don't leave any trash behind, which clearly people were careless about. And they actually on the note, it did say to block off the entrance, which they did block off the hole, I should say, which they did a poor job at doing in the Pokemon world. These appear to be instructions from some kind. What do you suppose this management team is? I have no idea. Probably the people in charge of the whole incident, if I had to guess. But at least now we know for sure that people have been here. Yeah, we still don't know who's been here or how many of them there are. But they clearly following orders to search for something. But how did they get out of here? Good question. The door was locked from the inside. And why did the note say to seal off a hallway with concrete? There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating. Alright, I already said my piece. I'm not gonna repeat.
Great detective tip number 8. A great detective needs great footwear. Rubber-soled shoes are essential for following suspects without being heard. Of course, none of that applies to Pokemon like me.
Okay. What do you suppose these chemicals are used for? Careful, Tim. The last thing we need right now is you hurting yourself. Yeah, I know. You worry too much. I mean, Pikachu is literally your dad, Tim. Let me know if you see anything strange. I can't see what's up there from down here. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. I mean, they're literally walking around together. Okay, we'll look at this last, because Growlithe said he saw something interesting.
Oh.
Look, Pikachu, there's another food wrapper on the floor. That's the same one we got from Gaboda. That means this trash is another piece of evidence that people have been in and out of this place. Yeah, and there might be more proof too. Let's keep looking. Okay. Whoever threw it away did. So whoever threw it away did come in here.
Oh.
Look, footprints. Are they human? Couldn't be. They're too big. There's no dust over them either, so they must be recent. I think these are probably Tangler's footprints. Could be. Although, wouldn't Tangler's feet be about the same size as the humans? I don't know. Ooh, also, oof, we dropped like 280 frames. that not good, but unless we keep dropping frames, we're gonna continue. And hopefully we don't drop no more frames. Cause that would make for an unenjoyable stream for those watching. So apologies for the frame drops, but only so much I can do on my end. I see. Okay, anyway, I see it must have left these footprints when it came inside. Well, the last thing I think we can look at is what Growlithe was telling us. The lab scientist must have used his cupboard. What's up there? I can't see what's on the shelves. You gotta tell me. Wait a second, I'm looking. Leave me alone, Pikachu. Why I look around? Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. ... What's this? It's a key. The key to unlock the door. Conveniently in this cabinet. Wow, what luck. Maybe this is the key to the way in. Looks like it might fit. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's try it rather. Nothing no dialogue for this counter. Which was probably a probably where the greeter was or whatever. The lobbyist. When the spelling was still active. These are the doors we couldn't open because of the chain. I hope this key I hope this key opens a lock on the chain. We won't know unless we try. I'll just put the key in the lock. Wow, it worked! That's amazing. I mean, come on. We see a locked door. We find keys. Yeah. Unless this game was way more complex, it was obvious what was going to happen. Alright, that takes care of the chain. Duh! Whoa! Sorry to keep you two waiting. The gang's all here yet again. So, Tam, what are your thoughts after looking the room over? It's pretty clear that someone's been coming in here. And based on the note, we know they had a purpose for doing so. Right. We're laying details. But we know something fishy's going on. We should try to figure out what exactly... We should try to figure out what exactly happened here. Oof, we're still losing frames. It seems like things have stabilized for now, but yeah, we're gonna, if we have to cut the stream short, then we gotta. Obviously, the bad weather there's gonna be bad weather tomorrow in my where I live. So, and it's very cold today. So, that might have something to do with the frame drops. I don't know. I'm no expert, but if we gotta end the stream early, I will. But even if I don't want to, gotta do what's best. You know. No one's gonna watch the stream. People will watch the stream, but they'll just tune out live, you know. And I want to entertain people, obviously, and I can't really do that if they can't watch the stream due to frame drops and all that. Anyway, based on that note we saw on the desk, we can safely assume that someone was given instructions. But what were the people here actually up to? If we can figure that out, we might learn something useful about Untas. Why don't you tell me what you think, Tim? Did we find any clues about what's going on here? Let's see. Someone sealed off a hallway in the back. They might have, but then again, the instructions said don't leave any trash behind, and we saw some trash, so yeah. Someone has been living here. I don't know about living here, but someone knows a way in. This place is being used as a Pokemon playground. No, Tangela just happened to find a way to stumble inside. Someone was researching chemicals have been left behind, which means somebody wants to somebody may have been researching let's go with this one. No. There was a chemical stain on the table, right? Maybe it's evidence that someone was researching here? Hold up, Tam. We don't even know if that chemical was or not. And I've never heard of anything about people researching in this place. Alright. Well, I guess this one, because there's supposed to be a sealed off hallway somewhere.
Okay.
The note we found said something about sealing off a hallway with concrete. That must mean there's a hidden hallway somewhere on this floor. Oh, and that's going to be where Luxray comes in, I see. Sealing off a whole hallway seems pretty extreme. All the more reason for us to find it. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Yeah, let's go ask.
Hey.
Where are you going? We don't need to go outside. And let's look around. Okay, I wanted to see if we could go out and talk to Tangela now that the door is open. See what Tangela would have said, but whatever. Well, now that obviously we're supposed to talk to Luxray, but let's see what Dalmantan and Penguin will have to say. Duh! He's asking when you're gonna need him. Well, okay for now, but I'll let you know when we could use your help. Dalmantan, buddy, we just had you help punting those crates or whatever they were. Containers. Well, he says he's ready whenever you need him. All you gotta do is ask. Appreciate it. Okay, Luxray will save you for last. Growlithe has something new to say. Can Growlithe pick up the scent to the sealed off hallway? Wow. She says it's too dusty in here. Alright, Luxray, you're on the case. Luxray's special vision might be able to find something. What do you think? Time to get Luxray's help. Yup. Alright, Luxray, let's do it. Relax. Do you want to stop riding, Luxray? No. Let me know when you want to get down. How to get down out of the way. Achoo! Seems like all this dust is giving you some trouble. Yes, that's one of the drawbacks to having a superior sense of smell. Achoo! Seems all this dust is giving you some trouble. Alright, we finally got some new dialogue from Rachel. Keep going back and forth between Rachel and Jessica now. Whatever. Oh, Luxray's helping out. Good luck, you two. What should I be doing? We're still investigating. Just hang out here for a bit. Okay, let me know if you need me. I don't know much about this detecting stuff. I'll just leave it to you. That to you. I'm ready to help whenever you need. We're still investigating. Just hang out here for a bit. Got it. Just let me know when you need me. Anytime you need my power, just say the word. We will, Diamond 10. Thanks. Okay, what could possibly be sealed? Don't we just... How do we do the doohickey, the X-ray vision? I'm pressing... that's not it. Hold on.
Hey, Luxray, I was thinking, your special vision would be a huge asset to my detective work. When this case is finished, would you be up to working together again? Great.
Yeah.
How come? Come on, I thought we were bros. Please.
That's how you get knocked off, Pikachu. You keep annoying everyone, Pikachu. Come on.
Thanks for showing up. I appreciate the help. I guess, but I'm just so thankful. Right, sorry. Luxray, were you able to see Mighty Yenna? Hey, no sweat.
Alright, cool little closure on that we would have known otherwise.
Thanks for showing up. I appreciate the help.
Alright, we saw that. We don't need to go outside. Do I just need a maybe I just need to click on stuff. That's all we have is an exclamation point. Not exclamation point. A detective looking glass or whatever they're called. A magnifying glass. Someone left a note here. It's got instructions from the management team. This is a chemical stain. I won't touch it. We don't know what kind of chemical it is. There's nothing behind this. Guess a hidden hallway somewhere else. Let's keep looking. Someone appears to have broken this machine. Yeah, and it looks deliberate too. There's nothing behind this. Guess the hidden hallway is somewhere else. Let's keep looking. There's nothing behind this. Let's keep looking. This is a cupboard where we found a key. I wonder if there's anything else inside. There isn't. Even I don't see anything noteworthy in here. These are Tangler's footprints. Judging by the state of the dust, I'd say these were made recently. Got anything to say about over here where the trash was? This looks similar to the paper you were looking at outside. Yeah, it's the same sort of paper. Alright, but I don't know what it's doing here. I think we went over everything, no? Alright. Now let's part where we're confused of what we gotta do. Oh, I had to hold it down. Okay. Yeah, because just pressing R does nothing. Or maybe we just hold down R in certain spots. I mean, the game always said that, oh, this is nothing when we investigate this with Luxray, so I don't know. And I'm obviously I'm pressing it right now, but nothing's happening, so obviously you can only do it in certain spots. Which makes it a bit annoying. Actually, you know what? Probably over here. Actually, probably have to do it next to walls. That would make the most sense. Nothing's happening there. Alright, we got the answer. Hey, there's an open space behind this wall. Bingo! Now you know where to go, but how exactly do you plan to get there? Break down the wall, of course. This messy little wall doesn't stand a chance against Darmantan. We're going back to Darmantan. I thought next would have been, shoot. Pengville. I guess we're not going in, order of meeting these Pokemon after all. Could you please smash that suspicious looking wall over there? Darman! Ready to go, huh? Let it rip, Darmantan. Let's just all just walk, look at this wall. I wonder if Darmantan has anything to say about any of this stuff. Well, this tastes good, curry. Stop it. That's not food. What's this thing? It's a switchboard, but I'm pretty sure it's not operational now. Okay, not gonna look at every single one. Just curious. Yes. You're going to break down that wall first? Thank you two. Just be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. Thanks for helping us out, Darmantan. Darman! Mm-hmm. No, I'm trying to talk to Growlithe. You can even break down walls? That's so cool. Yep, smashing stuff is what I do best. Don't break more than necessary. Got it? Got it, I think. I'll leave this to you. I'll give it all I got. Alright. Let's go punch. I smashed it good. Just like I knew you would. Thanks, Darmantan. Let's all keep going. Wow, there was a whole hallway hidden behind that wall. And some stairs leading down, too. I mean, I did find it awfully suspicious that this room was so small. I was thinking that there was multiple entrances, which could also be the case. But, yeah, makes sense that they had a hidden hallway. Also, that was a pretty, clean smash you did, Darmantan. Doesn't even look like this wall was smashed up whatsoever. And some stairs leading down, too. Someone must have really wanted to keep this hidden. I'm going to guess that there's going to be something shocking that's going to be revealed once we go down there. Thanks, Darmantan. That was a huge help. Duh! He says it's the least he could do. If we still need your help later on, we'll be sure to ask you. Who would have thought there'd be a secret hallway behind that wall? I bet there's stuff going on back there that someone doesn't want us to see. Let's go, Tim. Whoa! Bangaroo thinks he and the Mantan can get through this time. Good, we won't want to make you wait here. Wow! There's a strange smell coming from up ahead. Do you know what it is? Wow. She says you're not sure. Let's be careful as we keep going. Lax. He says that was unnecessarily dramatic. This was the only way to get through. Well, here we go. Let's find out what secrets are hiding in the basement. Yeah, I guess B1. I guess basement 1. Whatever. I wonder what's past these stairs. Well, instead of talking about it, let's go, Pikachu. Only one way to find out. Are you ready to go down there too, Rachel? Yeah. Thanks, Tim. I'll be okay now. I need to know how Papa and Untitled are connected. Okay, let's go, everyone. To adventure and beyond. Lab building B1. Oh, this place definitely opened up, it looks like. I didn't realize this place had such a big basement. Yeah, the floors above aren't in use anymore, but it sure looks like this one is. If Utahs would go so far as seal up a hallway, they must be keeping some pretty big secrets down here. And now it's time for us to uncover them. Yeah, let's go. What's this feeling? What's wrong? I think we're getting closer to my body. You can tell? Apparently, yeah. I wonder if Mewtwo's power has anything to do with it. So Dad's body is somewhere in this building. Didn't we see Mewtwo was the body though earlier? In an earlier chapter? What is Mewtwo just hang out with the body, putting it in this building whenever he doesn't want to hang out with it or something? I don't know. Oh, and one more thing. It feels like Pikachu's consciousness is growing weaker inside me. Weaker? Why? It could be because I know who I am again. Memories and all. Oh no. I don't know how long Pikachu can hold out until we can't afford to dawdle. Don't worry. We won't let Pikachu's consciousness disappear. Even though I am going to dawdle and talk to everyone multiple times any moment there's new dialogue. I swear I'll find a way to return you two to normal. Damn. Getting all sentimental. The heck was that? We will now be conducting the final test of the cubes. Management and operations team, please stand by on bottom floor B5. That broadcast just now sounds like there's a lot to investigate.
Tim, can we talk?
Jessica wants to talk, I guess.
Tim, you know how Sophia said she could understand what I was saying all along? Wonder why she never brought it up.
I guess he felt that he never needed to. I don't know.
Great detective tip number 5. Piece together all the little bits of information you've learned to get a full picture of the case.
Alright.
Yes.
The vibe down here is way different compared to upstairs. And I got a bad feeling about that broadcast we just heard. We'll need to proceed carefully down here if we want to expose this organization's plan. For now, I think it's best if just Pikachu and I take a look around. Got it. I'll wait here. Now we gotta talk to our Pokemon pals. Duh! What is this place? I'm wondering that myself. We could, well, only know if we investigate. Gru? I'm acting weird. Hey, even I got nerves sometimes. We're infiltrating the enemy base for crying out loud. Gru?
Oh.
Oh, wait. I meant to talk to you, Aleph. Looks like a terminal to input the passcode to access the stairs. Appears to be a 4-digit passcode, too. Just like when Pikachu was locked up in prison. You look nervous, Growlithe. Are you okay? Growl. She's scared, but she says she won't let that stop her. Thanks, Growlithe. We're glad to have you with us. And Luxray, I feel like you're gonna be useful if people are in this building, which seems likely. La. Yeah, it feels way different down here compared to upstairs. Guess my aunt's about this place was right. Then we better be extra careful from here on out. Alright. Looks like the only way we can go is left. Wait, did Pikachu have something to say?
Hey, remember Graham? The president of GNN.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
Apparently, he's the honorary chair now. Who would have thought, huh?
Yeah, that GNN is that news, it's a news station in this universe that would appear in Detective Pikachu on the 3DS. For those who never played that. Wait, Tim. What is that? What is it? Look over there. And this guy does not hear us, not hear Pikachu going Pika Pika, and Tim talking. Well, I guess he has like a helmet on. He could be hearing some kind of conversation in his ear. Is that? Let's hide. Let's hide and see what happens.
Hey, did you remember to turn in the Aurora drop?
Wow.
Yeah, I just dropped it off. Wasn't easy to get, though. Cramorant just refused to cough it up.
What are you all doing here? The mayor is here today to inspect the production line. No slacking off.
Yes, ma'am.
You, come with me. I need somebody to help set up on floor B5.
Ma'am.
You two, stand by on this floor until further notice.
Copy that.
Hey.
You know, these people kind of look like admins from Pokemon XD. What were they even called? I forget what that organization was in XD, but that's what this kind of reminds me of. And a little bit of Team Rocket too. At least that lady wearing black. Anyway, I heard people talking, so I came to see what's going on. Utas is here, just like we saw. Our destination, our ductions were right on the money. And did you hear what they said, Tim? Yeah, something about the Aurora drop and a production line. Based on the broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about the producing the cubes. And Papa's here to conclude the inspection. The mayor might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him. Gotta catch the mayor. Them all. I don't know. Guess we'll need to find a way to get downstairs. We gotta be careful though. There are still some Untitled goons on this floor. They might have gone into one of the rooms around here. We should keep our guard up if we decide to walk into any of them. Yeah, sounds like we're gonna need Luxray in a moment.
How about this one? On Sophia's first birthday, we had a family barbecue. What? You don't remember that either?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Tim was young. I mean, what is Tim in this game? Like 18? and his sister's probably like, well, let's say Sophia's 8, so Tim would have been like 10, and a lot can happen in 10 years, you know, that you may or may not remember. But then again, that does sound like something Tim should remember. I don't know. Anyway, time to get investigating, sleuthing, as you will.
Oh,
This looks like a map of the facility. Look at us. The floors all have labels. Let's see. Floor B1 is labeled Management Team. Floors B2 and B3 are labeled Operations Team. And the Research Team covers B4 and B5. Management Operations and Research. Seems like Untitled is made up of 3 teams. There's a map on this floor too. It looks like we're on B1, the floor used by the management team. The map says there are 2 rooms on this floor. And if we gotta get down, we could easily use the elevator or the stairs, as long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate. The only problem is, if someone needs to use the elevator, they're obviously going to notice that the thing that was supposed to be sealed off with cement is no longer sealed off. Okay, there's no reason to go back. Makes sense, but just gotta point that out.
oh,
The elevator stops at B5. Well, they did. Well, they did say they were heading down there. I tried to push the button, but it's not working. I bet you need a key card. I dropped a lift key. Anyone who played any of the cancel games would know. Red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green, let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee, yeah. Then I'm sure, hope we can find one somewhere. We want access to low floors, but we can't use the elevator. The stairs will work, but we need a passcode, right? Yeah, 4-digit number. Let's search this floor top to bottom for that passcode in. Good idea. Someone might have written it down somewhere. That doesn't sound smart to do for anyone could just wander in and find it, but whatever. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for Untitled, so if we get caught, this case is good as closed. Right, I'll be careful.
Great detective tip number 6. Hate the doer, not the bad deed. Oh, wait, other way around.
Okay, you gotta stop saying that one, Pikachu. We heard it twice this stream, and more so before that. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear voices on the other side of this door. Probably the same guys from before. Guess we're not investigating this room.
Hey,
Wait, did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? I don't know, and as much as I'd like to find out, we can't just go barging blindly into rooms if we want to avoid Untitled. This is frustrating. I mean, Luxray.
we don't know what might be waiting for us, Tim. Keep your guard up, all right?
Oof, we did drop 100 more frames. Ugh. Maybe I should end the stream. I want to keep pushing it a little longer. At least, it's not dropping frames like every 5 minutes or something like that. But we're still dropping frames every now and then. Yeah, it seems like we drop frames and then it stables out. But yeah, I do think we're still good for right now. I just gotta keep an eye on it. We can't go in here. just letting you all know what's happening in case you're watching this, say, in the future and wondering why the stream is possibly shorter than normal Detective Pikachu streams. That would be why. There's a ventilation duct. You might be able to squeeze through it, Pikachu. Oh no, Pikachu's gonna have flashbacks. You're dragging painful memories of the police station and the ruins. I guess I could go through to gather info as a last resort. We'll keep it in mind, at least. Are you sure you'll fit? You won't want to get stuck in there. Don't sweat it. All the running around these past few days have got me nice and levered up. But I don't know if I want to crawl through right at this very moment. Fair enough. We don't even know where it leads yet. That's what Luxray's for. Okay, we gotta read the signs. Okay, it looks like this room's a dead end.
Oh.
There's a water cooler here. The old Untitled watering hole. Even bad guys gotta wet their whistle, I suppose. Then we'd better not hang around for long, son. It's bound to stop by sooner or later.
Listen, Tim. If anything happens, you keep Rachel and the Pokemon safe. That's your main duty.
That's not foreshadowing anything. Not at all. Pikachu might get separated from us.
Oh.
Inspections occur nightly to ensure that the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking each room for any anomalies. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. And they gotta run these checks 7 nights a week. Sounds like a real grind.
Oh.
The passcode to access these stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. We can find the passcode in the standby room. Now there's a handy piece of intel. Yeah, but there are 2 rooms on this floor. Which do you think is standby room? Quickest way to find out is check both. Just to be sure, let's look at the other notices too.
Oh.
Security protocols have been updated due to incidents of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent future incidents, pay close attention to each Pokemon's behavior. In the event of a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. If a Pokemon are to be recaptured any means necessary. Dedicated Pokemon captive here. Sure seems that way. This notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. And past escapes attempts have put him on high alert. If this wasn't already challenging enough. We can find a passcode to the stairway in the standby room. But there might be Untitled members in there, right? Yeah, we can't just go waltzing into a room without seeing what's inside first. Which means we need a which means we need a hint from Luxray. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go ask Luxray for help.
By the way, Tim, after I went missing, how did Irene seem to be doing?
Only Tim could answer that one. Yeah. More frames have dropped. I was really hoping to to do the 2-hour stream. Normally, I mean, we almost went an hour and a half. I mean, we still might get an hour and a half in after I do the whole outro thing. But it's unfortunate, but I don't want to risk, say, the stream crashing or anything else. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make that decision to end the stream now. And next time we play this, we're going to... Hopefully nothing, we don't have to deal with frame drops. And hopefully we get to the meat of what's really happening in Untitled. But yeah, we seem to be dropping 100 frames every like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, so I hope you all at least enjoyed watching me play this for an hour and a half. Again, I apologize for having cut the stream short. But yeah, hopefully hopefully you all enjoy, like I said. Yeah, let me get ready to end this. It's unfortunate, but these things do happen from time to time. Just save one more time, just to be safe. And yeah, let me go to my outro, my ending card. Once my mouse will cooperate. Here we go. So yeah, sorry again I cut the stream short. I mean, I could risk it, but I really don't want to. I've definitely had trouble with frame drops before crashing the stream. I mean, I have to rephrase that. I've definitely had no frame drops in the past, and then 10 minutes later the stream crashes or what have you. Then I'm offline, and then yeah, it's just not fun. But again, I know I've said this already, but I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully next time we play Detective Pikachu Returns, we can actually do a 2-hour stream. And unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be streaming until next Saturday, unless I find time during the week, which I'm unsure of. But in any case, I plan on seeing you all next Saturday for some Mario Kart World. Maybe next week, I'll try to squeeze in a little Animal Crossing. I can't promise nothing. Sadly, I'm gonna be busy on Thursday, so don't expect to stream then. But yeah, apologies for all of this. Hopefully future streams go more smoother. Again, like I said earlier, this could be with the bad weather that's approaching tomorrow. Yeah, there's gonna be a snowstorm in my area. And if there's gonna be a snowstorm in your area, I hope you all stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Don't go out playing in the snow, for example, if it's bad out. And even if you're not in an area where it's gonna snow, still stay safe. Don't get sunburned or anything if you're in like a warm area. But yeah, hope you all have a good weekend. Again, you all stay safe. Thanks for tuning in, even though the stream didn't go as planned, but there's stuff happens from time to time. Anyway, thank you all. You all have a good one. Peace, Jesus man. And I'll catch you all later. Alright, before any more frames drop, have a good one, yo. Jesus man. Peace out.
Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man.